are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. Though you have been broken, your innocence stolen, I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you.
Good morning, Country Faith Church. My name is Caleb Monson, and I am a full-time U.S. missionary with Free International. With Free International, we fight sex trafficking all over the U.S., and I'm personally based out of Wadena, Minnesota, so not too far from Clearbrook up there. And my passion is to see victims set free from sex trafficking, to see kids and women and boys rescued from sex trafficking. And for many of you, you're beginning to hear about this topic more and more in the last year or two. And as we look at this issue, a lot of us don't know exactly what it is and exactly what we are fighting against. But I want you to imagine with me this morning, having made no choices up to this point. Now, many of you have made many choices that you didn't even realize because you're just so used to making those decisions. But you decided when to wake up. You decided whether to go to church or not this morning. You decided what to wear, and you decided probably what to eat, or maybe you didn't this morning. But I want you to imagine with me this morning that you get no choices. You don't decide where you're going to sleep tonight. You don't get to decide what you're even going to wear today. You don't even get to decide how many clients you must have tonight before you can go home. Imagine that being your life. Imagine being so controlled, so manipulated to where someone else dictates every part of your life, every aspect, everything that you decide. Actually, you don't get to decide, someone else chooses for you. You see, that's what trafficking looks like. It looks like that for girls, average age as young as 13, and boys as young as 11. And the issue with averages is that for many of the victims, they're a lot younger than that. Can you imagine one of your kids? Can you imagine one of your grandkids or your neighbor's kids? What would you do if it was one of them? What would you do to set one of them free? And for us, that's the passion that we go throughout our life with. Doing everything we can to bring one more victim home, one more victim to safety, and rescuing them out of the situation that they're in. And this morning I want to challenge you. What can you do in this fight against trafficking? As a missionary, we have to raise our entire budget, our entire salary, our entire work expense in order to fight this issue, in order to see victims come home to be rescued. And for many times the limiting factor is raising our monthly support. And I want to challenge you this morning, what could you do to set a victim free from trafficking? Could you consider being a monthly supporter? Could you consider giving up one meal at a restaurant a month in order to set a victim free? What could you do? Because I don't know about you, but I can no longer stick my head in the sand and let somebody else fight this issue. I can no longer expect somebody else to fight this issue. I believe every Christian has a responsibility to see victims set free from trafficking. Every Christian. Every person on this earth should be fighting this issue, but for so many we sit in our church pews and we do nothing. And I want to challenge you this morning, don't let that be you. If you're interested in being a part of my ministry and fighting this issue and being a monthly freedom fighter, we need freedom fighters beside us supporting us financially. There's a website right below me right now. You can write it down, you can enter it into your phone, but if you don't get it in time, you can connect with any one of your pastors and they'll let you know how you can connect with me. There's also my email address that will come on the screen really shortly. I'd love to hear from you. You can email me there and we can get connected of how you can be involved in the fight against human trafficking. Thank you so much.